Hello guys, what's up people? It's your girl Tofumi. You're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications bell so that you can get the gist undiluted. You know as it be. So guys, I don't know how to start this thing because this video is all about heartbreaking news from Ultimate Love guests. Like, I get that this is the first season and then they want to it was an experiment rather. It's an experience. It was an experiment for the first season, but this is becoming too much. Way too much. And then all of them keep coming up with disclaimers. This is Presh Talker's disclaimer. I wanted to say Presh David. This is Presh Talker's disclaimer. What is wrong with me? Claiming she has splitted from David, and even though she had to put a lot of thoughts and a lot of things into the process, and she felt like people that have supported them from the beginning, people that gave them gifts, people that voted for them when they were still in the house and all of that they deserve to know what's up, they deserve to know what's going on with both of them, and it wouldn't be fair if both of them just decide to keep deceiving them and keeping up with appearances just because of what they hope to achieve or hope to gain from them. And going forward, she's open to more opportunities and she's open to relationships and all of that. She realized that she has put her life on the line in the public eye, and then she knows that she's going to get backlash for all of those things. But at the same time, she cannot just keep living a lie. As much as I want to appreciate this, I still feel like there's something fundamentally wrong with this program. Really, I feel like they should go back to the drawing board and then come up with new ideas and new strategies and all of that, so that by the next season we are going to see improvements. Not that, we have 10 couples on the show and then see what's happening now. All of them are just saying break up and down. AB, on the other hand, featured in the newspaper, or featured on this section of the newspaper, and in the interview she stated that she wanted to be in a relationship where she was going to be free and to be herself and not have to shrink or have to be a certain type of way because of a partner and what he expects. And if you guys remember vividly, I said this thing when they were still in the house. Even when I predicted that they were going to break up, I said this thing, but people will not let me talk. I understand that you want to see the good, you want to anticipate the good part of everything, but at the same time, you have to trust people like us. You have to trust us. I feel like Obi was doing too much, trying to shrink her. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't wear this, you can't wear that. Allow her to be her. Allow her to be happy being with you. We saw her being frustrated thousands of times. So I was sending messages to Auntie that she wanted to leave. She wasn't interested anymore, but people were saying she was too emotional. Fine. She's emotional. AB is overly emotional. But at the same time, she knew what she wanted. But I don't know, maybe she was just keeping her appearances because of the show and all of those things. But at the same time, well, now I'm glad that now she has already realized that, okay. And I said this at the beginning, that their family members should call them to order and sit them down. Okay, this is what we saw. This is what we think. This is what we think you should do. You too, you should see it this way. So that it's not like you're seeing everything from a myopic view. You're seeing it from diverse views and perspectives. I'm glad that this is happening. I know that he had to go into a fake marriage and then end up divorcing 1 year, 2 years down the line. I beg. This one is still preferable. And I was even barely done with that. And then I saw Chiddy bang. I saw his own post too, or more. Is Auntie going to rest well like this? Like, is she going to have peace of mind with this kind of children that she turned out this year? Because I don't understand. I really saw that. I really thought that somehow, Chiddy Banks and Chivia could make it work. But another reason why I feel like they might not work was because Chiddy Banks already asked Chivia out before they went on the show. They already met before the show, and then he asked her, and she said no. I'm sure that as at that point, she just saw that, okay, I don't have a future with this person, I don't like this person, and then she just decided to let it slide like that. Now, he came into the house, she was paired with Jerry at first, and then Jerry didn't like her. Jerry wasn't giving her the attention she wanted, the attention she deserved. Immediately she saw Chiddy Banks, she jumped on him, and so somehow happily ever after started. And I just knew that nope, this is definitely not it. And they came out of the house, and she even went on to shade Ikrisa. She went on to shade like Krista to saying that, oh, Ike is not ready for marriage, blah, blah, blah. And she went on to say things like, she and Chiddy Banks are ready for marriage. She already went to his house. Their fans were already saying stuff like, oh, the house is fine. They already have a house. And we're just shading other teams. They shaded Roxy. They said Roxy, that they are not like Roxy that has to wait for multi-choice to give them a house. They are not like Krista that has to stay in their parents' house. They are not like this. They are not like that. And I'm like, okay. Like, oh, so Chiddy Banks was just trying to be modest on the show. He has a house, blah, blah, blah. And he was just trying to find a wife. You know, all this, the prince found a poor girl kind of thing. Sylvia is on poor. I'm just trying to give an analogy. Do you guys understand? And that was what I saw. And I'm like, okay, maybe you guys are doing these things too much. You guys understand? And somehow I was right along the line. And he said these things frustrated a lot of plans because I'm sure that maybe it was thinking that they were going to get married very soon because they were already talking about marriage by December. I remember, yes, they talked about this in the house. As Chivia was like, she wants to get married in December. She wants him to come for a banku. I don't know. Igbo people correct me if I'm wrong. She wants her to come. It means traditional marriage in Igbo, by the way, for Nigerians. And she wants him to come and do Igbanku and come ask for her hand in marriage so that by the time she's done with school next year, she's going to just get married. They're going to have their white wedding next year, blah, 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 and all of that. And well, one thing I can say at this point is there are so many factors aside love that doesn't make a relationship work. I'm not a relationship expert, but I know these things that it's not only I love you. When they were in the house, they were just there. They were not doing anything. So many other things would have factored them to be together. They were seeing each other 2-4-7. Now they're outside of the house. Sylvia has gone back to school. Chiddy Banks is working. And they now start seeing some traits. Oh, this person keeps late night. I don't like somebody that keeps late nights. Oh, this person does. I don't like somebody that does this, and so on and so forth, like that. So that is the reason I think these things are happening to love kids, and it can happen to anybody. Nobody's exempted. So don't say, oh, they were fake. It can happen to any couple. Anyways, onto some good news from Ultimate Love Gets. Bolale just became an ambassador for a company, NSAIT or something along that line. I don't know what the company does, but at least it's something that is bringing money for her, that is giving her income, and that is putting food on her table. That's very, very good. I wish they have more deals. I mean, all the Love Guests separated or still together. The fact that they went on the show, put their lives on the line for people to see and to learn from, and then they came out fine. Our relationship didn't work, but that doesn't mean our life has to stop. Basic, bam, standard. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications bell. Bye, guys.